I heard there's a woman in here named Trudy wanting to talk.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Told him. Hey.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your... Show me what you have to sell. I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where is Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
Why not just kill Cobb and be done with it?
You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants.
What are you going to do?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
Powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
That's cool. I like that. I think that's makes this game a little bit better than Fallout 3. It's just stuff like little stuff like that is cool. Never mind. I want to talk about something else.
All right.
So what happens if I help Ringo?
If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there.
So I help Ringo and Good Springs will like me more. What if I help the powder gangers?
Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit.
So that's a little bit of the faction stuff. I'm tracking down the people who attacked me. Know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
I don't care about your goddamn radio. Did my attackers say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Alright, cool. Want me to take a look at your broken radio?
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah, he gets my panties bunched. Anything interesting going on in the rest of the wasteland?
There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Something about the NCR. Or let's just do this. Why do you think the NCR and Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Alright. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
So let's fix up her radio. We can talk about the NCR and the Legion. We'll learn more about them over time, though. An examination of the radio's internal components revealed that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. It should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. So, this requires a repair of 20 or greater. So, God, I got the burps. We will repair the radio. And we got 9 experience. We'll talk to Trudy.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
That's it. Are you implying that I've done shoddy work? So here's another skill check we can do.
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
No thanks. So as you can see, we got more experience. Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
And we leveled up. Not sure what I really want to go with. So let's get our repair and science. Wow, that was weird. Repair and science up. Let's get our speech to 25. Our lockpick to 25. And we pretty much want to get our guns up. What is wrong with my controller? Our gun up by 1, I guess. So these are all. So this could counteract the perk that we just took. There's retention. The bonus grants. The skill magazine lasts 3 times as long. That's not as good. Lady Killer's pretty good. Confirmed Bachelor's pretty good. So you do 10 more damage against male opponents, and Lady Killer you do 10 more damage against female opponents. We might just do intense training and increase our endurance by 1, because that allows us to take more implants, which we'll be using that later on. I'm sorry, I just fixed your radio, but God, oh my God, it's a ghost radio. Why is it playing it still? Oh, it's this bitch. There you go, got it. Fix the ghost radio. So here's more magazines. Here's fixing things. I think that's repair. So that's if we want to do the magazine. We could go back to Doc. We'll do that in a second. So let's go talk to Ringo. We'll talk to Ringo and we'll get really close to starting the fight, and we won't quite start the fight. We will do that later on, but we want to get kind of on the powder ganger's good side. That's not too hard to do. You can totally ignore this first quest and be fine. So we will eventually come back to this quest, but we're going to kind of get a decent reputation with the powder gangers first before we decide to kill Joe Cobb. Just because I like doing that. So let's go talk to Ringo. We'll see what we can do about getting the town ready to fight, and then we'll call it at that part. So that seems like a good first part to end at. There's also some random trophies for like playing. You have to get kicked out of all the. We're gonna pick up every Sunset Sarsaparilla too, but there's getting kicked out of every casino, which means you gamble to the top.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play?
I know how to play Caravan. Did you know there's a man named Joe Cobb looking for you?
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
What are you going to do about the powder gangers?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Maybe I can help.
We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the 2 of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
I'll ask around and see who I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Cool. So this is the starting of getting... So we're going to get all these too, because we want those star bottle caps. If we drink... I think we get radiation, but that's all right. There's also a floor safe, which we can get into because I know how to lock or pick locks game. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty good. We need a 9mm. We'll just take all of this stuff. That's not bad. We can sell these cigarettes. We're not going to steal those because we can come back later once we finish this quest and get that stuff. Don't need any yeast because we're all right. That's unarmed. I don't think we need unarmed up at all. I might as well just take it though, just in case. So I'm gonna try and pass every skill check that I can possible. Hopefully I'll be prepared for them. I'm fairly familiar with this game, not as much as Fallout 3, but I should still be able to pull things and jog things off out of my memory. The next skill book we'll probably get next week. Like I said, they're very sparse. I think there's like 4 or 5. Oh no, there might be 8. I think there's 8 of each, and then there's like a random drop possible with one of the DLCs. So let's talk to Sunny Smiles and see what she has to say. Oh, Sunny.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Cool. So these are all, we can ignore all that. So goodbye.
I'll be waiting.
So I'm going, like, typically what I do is I don't go through all the options. I feel like that's kind of a waste of time. I can
So you're
explain
planning
it.
on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
You should help take down the Powder Gangers. Bullets, explosion, lots of fun. See, there isn't any more percentages, which I like this more.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Yeah, is that it for her? Cool.
Be careful out there.
I thought there was more you could do with her. So we're going to talk to everyone. So this is why I put those, I tagged those skills just so I could get that extra experience. And then once we leave town, we'll tag different skills because we are given that option, which seems kind of cheating, but hey, I'm using the game to my advantage. So next up, we're going to talk to Easy Pete and the Chet, who's the town barter person's general store. Hey, Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I know we've never talked before, but I hear you got dynamite and it would help us beat the Powder Gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
But I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Thanks, Easy Pete. He won't know anything.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
So let's go talk to Chet real quick, and then we'll talk to Doc Mitch, and then the next time we talk to Joe Cobb, it will start that, so we are not going to do that, and I'll just end it once we talk to Doc Mitchell, and we'll continue from there. You going to come talk to me? No?
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
Show me what you have for sale.
Can do.
So let's see if he has any. He should have mods. I think they're in this. So he has a laser pistol, focusing optics. Should be more. Varmint rifle, extended. Okay, that's not bad. We'll take one of those because we can always use that. Let's sell him the binoculars. We don't need. We really won't use any of that, and we can sell him those because it's hard to use that type of stuff. So he has a lot more caps than the other ones do. Let's keep our armored Vault 13, and we'll get rid of the tribal rating, and then we'll just keep. I don't really use drugs that much, so we're gonna get rid of Med-X and Mentats. There's a skill, or there's a trophy for gecko meat. Let's see, does he have more ammo? So here's all the special ammo. We're just gonna take normal 5.56. It's a normal 9mm.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh yeah, we want to talk to you about this. I need supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be much better off.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Sure. Alright, let's go talk to God Mitchell.
Take it easy now.
Alright, so I think we got leather armor, right? Yeah, we got leather armor. I think, yeah, we're gonna stick with the armored vault. See, we might as well put on the suave gambler hat and be Indiana Jones. Oh God, Mitchell, we need to go talk to him. So when we're in his house, let's see if we can fix that stuff that we saw earlier that we didn't have quite a high enough skill with. Hopefully we should be able to. I think it's repair and science, so I think we should be good. Let's go quickly over here and do this real quick. So activate broken 9. Yes, we can repair that, and now we get that. Let's activate this, and we want to create some stim packs. And so you can't access this stuff anymore, but that's just like another cool thing. Take those sunset sarsaparillas as well and talk to Doc Mitchell. Hey Doc.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
The town is going to be attacked by bandits. Anything you can do to help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
That's so nice of him. Alright. Goodbye, Doc.
You take care now.
See you, God Mitchell. Alright. Your hat's still on the ground, man. Alright, well, I hope that was a good introduction for you guys to what is entailed with Fallout New Vegas. I hope I explained why I picked those skills at the beginning. But that's going to do it for this part. I appreciate you if you watch this video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed and like this video. If I missed anything, please leave in the comments below. Make sure you check out my Platinum playthrough of Fallout 3. The first 6 videos are not the best, but I improved from there. Those were like my first ones. But make sure you're subscribed if you like this. If you want to see more, hit the bell button for notifications. And other than that, thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day. Bye.